death. Well,
But you don't worry, because Bunny, that wasn't very nice to say that.
It wasn't me saying it. I was only passing on what someone else had told me.
oh, shush you, Peter.
I know, isn't he? He's worse than an old woman for gossip, isn't he?
Less of that cheek, you.
It's alright, we'll just leave Bunny on the screen saying that, I don't mind. Hi, good evening, folks. Can everybody hear us okay out there in the wonderful world of the Sunday Vape Lounge?
Yes, welcome to YouTube land, I think, maybe.
Darren Robertson train right before we even start. Yeah, whatever, Darren. And we did have a few people in the chat, but they seem to have disappeared.
They might be still on the old one.
But,
I think, maybe refresh the stream or something. I don't know.
yeah. Hiya, Jason from Texas. Hiya, Brew. Hiya, Liam.
Right, let's just replay the first bit.
Let's see. Yeah, it's on screen.
Yay!
Hiya, Sandy.
Remember the camera's that way.
I know. I was just looking over that way. Hiya,
Hi,
folks.
Sandy.
Can everybody hear us? Sandy, can you hear us out there just to make sure that I've got the volumes and everybody else? And Sandy says hello to me, Michelle, and Marissa.
And Bunny.
And Bunny. He said Bunny first.
Hey, Sainty.
Hey, Sandy. So,
Hello.
folks, good evening. We've got a very special guest with us this evening. Her name is Marissa, and she's better known in the Instagram world as In the Pursuit. You're very welcome to join us this evening.
Hello, thank you very much.
Cool, and Sandy can hear us, so that's the volume. She'd be the first one normally to complain.
Hiya, Manic.
Hey,
Probably
Mike.
send to mute Roy.
Pardon?
Nothing.
What, Bruce say?
Go on, tell him.
I didn't say anything.
So, normally what we do, first of all, Marissa, we just go around each other and say, well, what we're vaping on.
Rog.
Currently vaping on. Hiya, Rog. Hiya, Liz.
Hey, nice babes.
So, what are you vaping on this evening?
Now I'm vaping on Dinner Lady Sunset Mojito.
Ooh.
Is that the new one?
It's very good. I like it. Sunset Mojito.
Oh, mojito.
What device are you
Oh,
using?
sorry, my accent.
It's fine, your accent's fine. They listen to us, for heaven's sake, Northern Ireland accents, and they're nearly all English and American out there, so.
Hey, Village.
So what device are you using?
At the moment, I am using the Vape F1 Solo.
Ooh.
Nice.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Very nice indeed.
And you guys?
Bunny, do you want to go first? Because we've got loads.
Well, I've only got two. I have my Aspire AVP pod kit with Wick Liquors Boulevard Shattered. And I also have the IPV VIT with the Falcon mesh. And in that, I've got some Mighty Liquids Ice Range, the Mango Bubble Mint. And that's me.
Sounds delicious.
Very, very, very tasty.
Would you like to go next, Michelle?
Okay.
Strap in, folks. We'll be here for a while.
Where shall I start?
I'm waiting to do the dishes, make the coffee, have the dinner, and wash the car.
So, first, we have...
I'm away to declaw the cat.
So I've got my Rage, and it's got the Unicorn Vapes Inc. Axial.
That is
RDA.
gorgeous.
And in that, I've got, if you do so kindly,
I'll be model.
Soda King Rainbow. It's like Skittles. Well, it's good. Rainbow Soda.
Nice.
Second, we have Unicorn Vape Inc. RDA.
Look
Which
at that.
is getting a bit tarnished, but yeah. So,
I think it's getting a nicer. I think that's going a nicer colour now. It's going tarnished from the copper.
and in that we have, oh yeah, and that's on the top side. And in that we've got some Blue Monia by Six Flicks.
Nice.
It's, you might not like that, Bunny. It's really cold. Like, it's super cold. But and then I've got IPV number 1. And with the Zeus X, and in that we've got some Dr. Vapes. I've got my ring on too. Dr. Vapes, and that's the Pink Panther, which is a
Nice.
blackcurrant smoothie with cotton candy. And then IPV number 2 with the Kelpie. And in the Kelpie we have my favourite, Dr. Vape's that blue stuff. And then I've got some pods. I've got my Z-Bit and I've got my Mado, and in that I've got Pod Salts bubblegum.
Nice.
And that's what
Plug my review for the Mido
Yeah,
out today.
That is really nice. And yeah, Michelle, I would advise you not to bring that on our next coffee date because I will probably steal it.
What, my Mado?
Yeah. Well, it's purple.
It is. Do you know what? I actually thought it was pink. I chose the pink one, and it's like, I'm like, oh, it's actually purple.
Yeah, it's like
But
lilac, isn't it? It's
it's
really
so
nice.
nice to hold though, and to vape as well. It's really good. So I quite enjoy it.
Just before I go, or say then, hiya Village, hiya Emily, hiya Vinny. Someone said hi Poke. Does that mean anything to you, Melissa?
And Marissa.
We've got Missy
Messy Po.
Po. We've got hiya Zan. We've got Gail.
Hi.
We've got Specky. We've got AK1.
Hiya.
And Jason Johnston again from Texas. So hi from
Yes.
Texas.
Hello, all our very new viewers, and hello, all our regular viewers. Very, very nice to have you all here, as usual.
So
Now we have to endure Roy's buffet, so we will probably be here a while.
He's not got many.
I've not got that
Sorry.
many. But Bonnie, I'll just make you sick again.
Oh, for the love of God, my
What?
teasing bitch.
The beautiful V3 unicorn with the unicorn RDA on top. Sorry.
Show off.
In that, we've got some moustache milk from Charlie's Chalk Dust.
Ooh.
And oh, it's gorgeous, by the way. It's savoury cereal with something sweet.
Nice.
We've got the Cronus with the Bombus on top. I didn't think what it was on top. With Dr. Vape's Pink Panther. We've got the Revenger, sorry, with the
God, you
profile
broke that
Unity
out
on
of
top.
retirement.
What?
You broke the Revenger out of retirement.
Yeah, because I think it actually looks pretty on top of that.
I had a blue drip tip, and he didn't want to use it.
With some drippy liquids, hippie puffs, and
Okay.
then we've got the blocks, UL blocks with the Twisted Misses 24 on top, and in that we have some humble Smash Mouse,
Nice.
and then
Pods galore.
two pods, the Vladen and the Mido.
You know?
Done.
You're done. Hey, Charlie.
Yay.
Hiya, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Charlie's in chat, Marissa. You can't see the chat because you're on the phone, isn't that correct?
Hello, Charlie.
So,
Yes.
And Liam Mullins says, Marissa, love the content on Instagram. Keep up the great work.
so that's one of the guys from Northern Ireland.
Thank you very much.
And
Hi,
hiya,
Mark.
But yeah, Marissa, it's such a pleasure and honour to have you on. Just as it was like to have Charlie on as well, because to me the world of Instagram has gone a little bit seedy in places, where girls are doing more of this, and the product being way back here somewhere, a little speck, and it's all about them. Yourself and Charlie are two of the ones that are quite prominent. That the product is here, and you're here. So total respect for that. 100% respect for that.
Agreed.
I've lost what I was going to say now. Where did I set me?
Hi,
Thank you.
Ian.
Thank you very much.
What have you lost?
This.
Ian, thank you again for the juices you gave me yesterday, mate. Very, very much appreciated. And they are all lovely. Thank you. Sorry, carry on, Roy.
That's quite okay. I'm just getting the list of questions that we had up. So,
It's so organised.
I am. I've got the questions all here.
Look at you getting all professional. Oh, they grow up so fast, don't they?
Where? So, how long have you been vaping for, Marissa? Oh, we have seemed to have a bit of sound issues.
I've been vaping for about
Oh no.
five
5
Um,
years. Nice.
No issues, I think.
It's folks, you have to bear with us as well. It's a connection between here and South Africa. So
I think
that
the
you just broke
BBC
up as you were
World
saying that, Marissa.
Welcome.
Yes.
Good time.
It is a long, long way. So did you say 5 years?
Yes, 5 years.
5 years. That's a long time. In anybody's standard to be vaping.
That's a long time.
It is. How long did you smoke for?
I smoked for 7 years before that.
Oh, wow.
That's good. Bunny, I would say out of all of us, Bunny has been the longest vapor.
For 4 years, 3 months today, as it happens.
So out of
Yeah, out of us, not like this.
Yeah, out of us three, yeah. Coming up on 4.5 years for me.
that's amazing.
I was smoking 30 a day for 26 years before that.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Wow.
Well, I was
Yes.
16. I was 16 when I started smoking. So
I can beat
Yeah.
that.
yeah, tell the viewers how old you were when you started smoking.
I started inhaling cigarettes at the age of 9.
That's so bad.
I probably started smoking from about 7.
Oh
Wow.
my god, that's like Sky's age.
I was 35 years a smoker.
Thank you, Cindy.
Sainty's just
Oh, wow.
said
That-
smoking for
that is
26 years, you
hectic.
don't look old enough. But I smoked for 35 years. I'm 48 this year, so
I don't know how long I smoked for.
there we go. Jason Johnson from Texas, Marissa, his Miss Marissa is an absolute amazing lady all the way around.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer.
So, and apparently I do look old enough and I look rough, according to Rog and
Yeah.
Cindy.
All uphill.
So it's been one of those. And even Manic says I look old enough.
Yeah, Darren says you had a hectic paper round, and I said, yeah, all uphill.
Yeah. I'm going to go in a huff.
Are you gonna go all snowflakey?
No.
No, that's alright then.
He's gonna have a cream puff.
We'll let you off with it as long as you don't go all snowflake, you'll be alright.
So, Marissa, can you remember back 5 years ago to when you started vaping? What was your first vape that you tried?
Actually, that is a hard question. I can remember it was an iJoy. I just can't remember which model it was.
Oh, I enjoyed.
So that is it was so long.
And how long has your Instagram channel actually been? How long have you been working on your Instagram channel?
For 2 years now. In June, it was 2 years. I've been working on it. I started it in June.
2 years, and you've got 51,000. What was it? 52,400 followers
That's
Wow.
That is amazing.
in 2 years. That is.
That's something to behold, that, yeah. That's a we're not worthy moment.
Oh, thank you.
According to Sainty Roy, you were the original Frankenstein.
Yeah,
So mean, Cindy. So
he is. He's so mean. But hey ho.
He loves you, really.
I know,
He only says things like that to people he likes.
which is very true.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm wondering why he's saying nice things to you, Bonnie.
No, I want to polish this.
That's because he loves me. There's a difference.
Hi, Betty.
Hi, Betty.
Hey, Betty.
So, just talking about getting into the world of are you a coffee drinker? Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Yay!
Yay.
I love coffee. I love it through and through. Coffee, evening, morning, afternoon. I drink about 16 cups a day.
Yeah.
That's like all of us. You're in a good crowd
Welcome to the family.
here. Cheers. Might as well just do that. Even though they don't.
Yeah.
Even though I've posted. Even though I've posted and tagged them and done everything else, they didn't like any of my
You have
posts.
to show them my one.
And as soon as she posts, they like her posts and comment
Pods
there.
up.
Unicorns.
Yeah, but Roy, boobs. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, cute.
I love my unicorn.
That is so beautiful.
It's so, and it keeps my coffee so cozy as well. It's a bamboo cup. It's yummy.
You can't walk past in a shop. You can't walk past coffees, or cups.
This just landed in my basket. I'm saying nothing more. No,
Yeah, Roy has banned her from buying mugs.
it's because there's no room for any more, really. Well, they're kind of nice.
If I laid out all our mugs from end to end, we'd probably reach a little bit of the way to South Africa.
I don't have that many.
Yes. Okay.
I need more.
couple them together with the amount of mugs I have, and we probably would reach South Africa. But,
Yeah. So, whereabouts in South Africa are you? North, east, south, or west?
I'm in the northwest. We have 9 provinces, and I'm in the northwest.
Oh, nice.
Northwest. Ah, lovely. On near the sea.
It's like a more desert kind of temperature than the rest of South Africa.
Oh, wow.
Place I've never been, but I've saw many a program about South Africa and loved it. So, what possessed you to get into the world of Instagram?
I actually just downloaded Instagram and started posting on it, and it just happened.
It just took off. Wow.
So I don't know. It was just like a coincidence.
That is so cool.
It's a really cool coincidence, because you are very well known. You know, no matter who I've ever spoke to that has got an Instagram account knows of you. So you know, it's
Really?
yeah. Anybody that I've especially since I started this whole bringing Instagrammers into the world of YouTube and onto the show. This is now our fourth week doing this, and every single person that we've spoke to and I've said no, I'm trying to get in, or I'm getting in trying to get in the pursuit on, and they're like, oh wow, she's brilliant and she's fantastic. So everybody it's done it, and
Oh well, that is quite good to know. I've never really seen myself as being well known or anything.
you're Insta famous.
That's like Insta famous.
You're definitely Insta famous. There's one. But one of the other things I've liked as well is since I followed you, you followed me back. But you're not like some of the big ones that have got lots of numbers, and as soon as somebody follows them, they unfollow them. Do you ever get that? Do you know the ones that'll just follow you to get a follow, and then as soon as you follow them, they just scrub you off?
Unfollow you get that, and then you just unfollow them. But the thing is, what can you do about it? There's nothing you can really do about it, and just don't unfollow them and don't follow them again if they do follow you.
Yeah, I used to
That
put
is what happened.
I used to put a thing up saying, thanks for the follow, unfollow, so that everybody sort of knew what they were. But I'm starting to be able to tell which ones are going to do it. Like they've got maybe 3 posts up and 50 or 60,000 followers, and only following 9 or 10. Oh, we've got Unicorn.
I know, right?
Hi, Jay.
Hiya, Jay, or yeah, be Jay.
Yeah, it'll be Jay.
Hey Jay.
Well, you lot showing off your unicorns. Mine's one of those magic light bended ones.
I can't wait for my new one to come though. I'm so excited. Like I'm absolutely so excited.
I have 2 more coming.
Yeah, he's
Bitch.
so naughty.
Well, put it this way, Bunny and Marissa. If someone said to you, you have a chance of buying a V1 Unicorn, which is a mech mod, and the serial number is 0002.
Yeah, of course, you're going to be all over that, aren't you?
Oh, we've got 27 thumbs down.
That's all these sad, pathetic keyboard warriors that have multiple different accounts that deliberately log in just to give us a thumbs down. Cheers for that, because it all counts in the analytics.
Exactly.
Jokes on you, asshole.
And do I still have Rog stored in the thing?
That means I'm going to be skint on Friday.
Why were you buying on Friday?
Well, Jay just says more stock arriving Friday.
£99 delivered.
Oh, I would. I can't.
But
They've
it's
got me in the mix. It's crazy.
Yeah. But it's like, it's girls always are going to have an easier time on Instagram. Well, not an easier time, sorry. They're going to get quicker to build the numbers than fellas are. Because
That is true.
Because-
Really true. Because to tell you the truth, sex sells.
yeah, it does.
But even with
That is pure honest truth.
because on my pictures I always do like just little headshots like from time to time, but
Yeah, but you're female.
You're female. They'll follow you for the chance of seeing a boob.
Female.
It's crazy.
You're even
Yes.
one of your more sort of, I would say, risque shots. Is still very, very tasteful. It's the one with your tattoo in the back.
Oh, I love that tattoo, by the way. It's so cool.
It's not sexual in any manner. It's not you standing with your boobs out in the guy. You're standing with your back to the camera, and your tattoo, and you know it's promoted as your
Camera
tattoo.
with my
So it's that's
Yes, I'm promoting that the old 150 S Hot set. Yes, it's a beautiful mod. I just got the tattoo, so I thought, why not show it all?
Yeah, I thought it was really cute.
it is an amazing tattoo, and if anybody on
Won't just be the 3-in-1s coming in stock.
Jay, I'm not looking at chat on purpose. I'm not looking at chat on purpose. I don't want to see. Yeah, if anybody doesn't know what Marissa's tattoo looks like.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, it's not focusing.
It focused very briefly for a second and then went off again. But
There
yeah,
we go.
that is very nice.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
But it's every single one of your pictures. You just if you're flicking through it, you can see the product, and that I know I'll kind of keep harping on about that, but
It's tasteful. Like all your content it's tasteful. It's not like a lot of others out there who are just like, oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of others out there, dare I say it, are
I'm not.
basically advertising themselves for sale. To me, that's what it comes across like.
Not that you sell to. Don't sell yourself.
Yes, indeed.
But if you get to me, if someone sends you a product, to promote, that's what should be there. You should be promoting that product.
Yeah,
If you
that's
know-
what
if you're a
should be in the
promoter.
forefront.
It's slightly different for me, whereas I'm a reviewer. I'm going to be reviewing the product and putting a video up with the review. So therefore, my picture of the product, I can just put it in it. Me being in the picture doesn't do it any justice whatsoever. Well, it might actually make the product look better. If it's a really ugly looking product, I'll put it beside my face and then it'll look really good.
Don't be daft.
Yeah, just to get that one in there before Sainty does.
Yeah, I had to. So
Okay,
Jason,
advertising themselves for sale.
Yeah.
May try Insta, it might help.
Jason Johnson says, Marissa, that he speaks to you on a regular basis. So thank you, Jason, for showing your support.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Thank you for showing your support to Marissa by coming into the chat and the show tonight. It's very much appreciated, and I know he subscribed to the channel as well. So
That's amazing.
Nice one. Nice one.
so thank you very much for that. It's everybody that comes into chat is very much appreciated, because without people in chat, there's no point of us all sitting here
Exactly.
chewing our gums off. And no, I put it. I'm just trying to remember. I put a shortcut for your Instagram link, which just getting put into the chat to keep it getting pumped out round there and get a few more followers for you. Some more good vape followers.
Specky. how
Specky.
dare you. Do it now.
Specky, just there's the link in chat. Get clicked on it. Because this is what I'm talking about, Marissa. Specky Vapor, who was one of our first Instagrammers to come onto the show, and he stayed with us and everything else, has just said in chat, he's not going to lie, he hasn't followed you yet, but he does know who you are. That's the sort of thing that's happening, is people don't even have to be on Instagram to know who you are. You are very, you probably don't realise it, but in the UK anyway, you're famous. And also somebody that I was speaking to in America knows you as well. So, and then there's Jason, is another person who's
Like
from
I
Texas.
said, I don't feel
Sorry, you just broke up there as you said that, Marissa.
I said I don't really feel famous. I feel like I promote products for people to see.
Well, yeah, but you're famous and doing it. That's probably why you're such a nice person, because you're not, look at me, I'm famous, like I want this and everything else, but you've basically oh, sorry. Specky says follow for follow. Specky Vapor has said it. Specky Vapor 27 has said, if he follows you, will you follow him?
That's fine, I'll follow them.
He's one of the unicorn team, so, and his pictures actually are
Really good.
they are really good pictures that he puts up, so his content is good, and so is unicorn vaping.
Considering you don't have Instagram.
Yeah,
Sainty says he's not going to lie, but he doesn't know who Marissa is, and considering Sainty doesn't use Instagram, that's not surprising.
He's never been on Instagram. He doesn't use it.
No. Instagram virgin.
Right. What was the next question? I'm getting lost in the questions again. So you've actually did. How did you build your following? Your followers. How did you build that up?
I have no idea. I think it's just my pictures. It's just the pictures I take. People like them. It's not anything I do specifically. I think it's good hashtags and pictures.
Which is exactly what I've been saying to Michelle. It's decent pictures and putting up regular content and the hashtags. Because Michelle started she's had Instagram for a while, but she only started using it properly about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
And in that month and a half, she's got about 900 followers, which is a good start. It's
That's awesome.
I'm so learning.
That's
Yeah, I'm still learning Instagram. Like, there's a lot that I don't really know how to use on Instagram yet. Like, I've just recently learned how to use the stories. So I'm getting better at them. And
Well,
yeah, I just
Liz,
need to take more pictures. That's all.
Liz has said that she has followed Marissa, but is unfollowing Specky because he's a tit.
Oh, poor Specky. You made him cry, Liz. Oh,
Can you report a channel on Insta? I might just join to report Specsavers.
Play nicely, Cindy.
To be fair, I might make Specky cry once my delivery comes.
I think you should just tell him.
I can't. I want to be the big revealer.
Or are you going to do the whole mystery unboxing thing and surprise everyone?
Yeah.
Specky, all I can say is keep an eye for on Michelle's Instagram next week.
I can't even give you a hint either because it'll just give it all away. But yeah, you'll be like, oh.
Okay. Well, you've already told us how you handle the follower unfollows. You just unfollow them and move on.
Sorry to interrupt you, Roy. Rog is asking Marissa, do you use a professional photographer?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Oh, you're breaking up
Oh.
a bit.
She's frozen.
Okay, I said no, I don't. My husband takes my pictures.
Your husband takes your.
That's cool.
What sort of camera does he use?
A7 phone.
On his phone. That's
On a
amazing.
phone.
Yeah, the Samsung S7.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
They look. They look
They
like
do
proper.
look professional.
Because I know Jay, who is Vape King Jay, and I were talking about this. Who's Charlie's partner? We were talking about it, and we actually thought it was a professional photographer taking your pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
No.
Samsung S7, folks. There you've heard it here. A Samsung.
You look at the quality of cameras on phones nowadays, like, you know yourself, Roy, that phone you have, the camera on that is absolutely unbelievable. The one I have is exactly the same. The Samsung S10, the camera on it is amazing.
Yeah, I've got the Samsung S8 and I love the camera on that.
Well,
Like,
the camera on this has got the same settings as my DLSR camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine has it as well.
So it is.
So yeah,
So
that's exactly.
That's awesome.
I'm blown away. I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, I thought they were professionally done as well. Very, very good quality photos, so well done to your husband for those.
Look, there's my last picture with my phone.
Yeah.
That's a very good picture, Roy.
That's actually very good. I like it.
I took that on my phone earlier. So,
It's a really nice photo.
right, where am I? Instagram. So, where would you like to see your account in the next 1, 5, and 10 years?
Well, I've been thinking about that for a while now, and I'm growing my brand now, so I'm just letting it go. I'm going to see where it takes me. I have no idea where it's going to take me, so I'll see when I get there.
The one thing I noticed tonight, whenever we got the communications put together, is you've actually got your own you must have your own website because you've got your own domain name. Because it's blah at your
Yes.
in the pursuit.co.za, which is, I
In-
think that's fantastic.
Yes,
So is that the next thing? Are you going to have a website?
yes, I
on the go?
developed the website myself.
That's amazing.
I'm going to have to get the website up.
I don't know yet.
And Michelle Spanky Vapor's still waiting to hear what you bought.
I know, I'm just like, You just have to wait and see. It's so funny.
Manic Stereo would like to know, when are we going to get some Instagrammers to design some tanks or RDAs? Is that something that you've ever thought about? Do you have like a particular favourite when it comes to vaping, like your sort of preferred atomizer to use, maybe?
Not really at the current moment. I do make a purge that, and I would love for them to design one for me like they did for Pandora Blue. But yeah, currently no.
You should talk to these guys. Unicorn. Better than Purge, far better than Purge. I can say that hands down.
Really?
Yeah. Look at the button on that. This camera is
Oh, wow.
something shocking tonight. There's actually a unicorn engraved into that as well. So it's a resin button, and the drip tip matches the button.
Huh?
And it's far nicer to hold. And it's 21,700. Whenever I was at
That is
Expo,
awesome.
because I got this at the UK Vapor Expo in May from Jay, and I had that in my hand, and I had a Purge in my hand, and it was like, no, I wouldn't have had the Purge. It didn't feel nice at all. And it was a £600 mod.
Ouch.
600 UK pounds meg.
What's that new serial one?
Yeah. So that may be something to do, is speak to Unicorn and see if they would, might be something, because the Pandora one's nice, it's just not very nice to vape on.
Mm-hmm.
It is a show. It's a showcase.
Really? I haven't tried it. My best friend has got one.
Your best friend's got one. What did you say?
Yeah, she just got one. You might know her. Persuade Me Now.
Yeah. I've seen them on.
Yeah, she just got one.
That's not bad. That one.
And sorry, Liz has just asked a question. So does Unicorn sponsor Sunday Vape Lounge? No, Liz, they don't. I wish they did. I just absolutely love this. I just absolutely love the Unicorn, and it's like anything that I have got a passion for, I'll shout about it to the kingdom come.
James, the reason why none of us are talking about the Profile RTA is because none of us have it. Well, I don't anyway. I can't speak for Roy.
Roy's got it.
That one.
Oh, he does have it. Right, okay.
That one.
Yeah, well, James would like you to talk a little bit about it.
James, the Profile, I got the original, got the Profile RDA. I had it for 3 days and absolutely hated it and gave it away. I boxed it up and put it away and then gave it away after that. I won this from Manic, and I haven't stopped using it since I've got it. The flavour of it is absolutely amazing. As long as you use little cotton threads. I didn't save the tank. I said the RTA.
Yeah, that's what an RTA is.
Yeah, that is, James, that is the that's the Unity, the RTA.
Yeah, it's a rebuildable tank atomizer. If you're meaning the RDA,
it's horrendous. I give it away. Which is just a little dripper with the little spring, which is the same mechanism in there.
I never had one, so I can't comment.
I use Muji to Wicket. It was, yeah, it was a complete arsehole to wick. But these little.
Bill Bell is saying, "Help me." What do you need help with, Bill?
Are you use cotton bagging? No, I'd never use cotton bagging. I use that if I'm not using the threads.
I sometimes use cotton bacon just to get it used to.
The only cotton bacon that I liked was the cotton bacon prime.
Yeah, that's what I've got. Do you know what? I don't actually mind it. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not actually too bad. I'm the same as Roy. I tend to use the fusion cotton, or what's the other one? Fuzz.
See,
From the Yorkshire Vapor.
I'm still learning when it comes to like thickness for cotton. So with the fusion, I'm still like, you know, I can never get it right. But with it being in the strips, I can find it, like I can feel how much I need.
Yeah.
Like a bit easier. But
Yeah.
Each their own.
And Bill, as Billy says, we do need a few more details to be able to help you.
Yeah. So Village, what have you been buying this week? Yeah, Manic Stereo says he's cheap, so he just uses Muji.
I've got a big thing in Muji there, but I don't really.
But he's in Scotland though, isn't he?
Who?
Malik.
Yeah.
Yeah, that explains it.
What cotton do you use, Marissa?
I use pre-rolled coils on my
It's all
She's using a tank, so it'll be stock coils.
stock coils. But James, they're not all the same things. What's your opinions on the Dead Rabbit RTA? I don't know.
I love it.
Bonnie's got one.
Dead Rabbit RTA, I really, really like. I have the RDA as well, and I also have the Drop Dead. And yeah, I love all three of them, to be honest. I can't find fault with any of them.
So James wants to hear your opinion on it, Marissa.
on the Dead Rabbit.
Yeah. RTA.
I have never used it. I've not used it before. I've never had the opportunity or the good luck to have one.
Do you use any rebuildable stuff at all?
No, I'm not very good at rebuilding stuff.
So it's all, you tend to use more stock coil stuff.
Yes. That's not bad. I get him to wick everything half the time. I'm just like, oh, this needs wicked again, and he's like, give it here.
How rip fat clouds?
Bill, if you want to rip fat clouds, it just all depends on your setup. It depends how you vape, if you even vape at all. If you want to rip fat clouds, you crack on, but like I say, it depends on your setup.
It's not all about clouds. It's all about keeping people off the smokes and what suits them best. There's no right or wrong way to vape. There's a safe way and an unsafe way, and that's all there is.
Saintie's getting a bit testy now.
James, do you position the coils?
No, I think he's asking how do you position them on the Dead Rabbit. Don't have them sitting straight up when you put them in. Move them out slightly, because if you move them a little bit closer to the airflow channels, you're not going to get that spitting. So don't have them sitting straight up. Once you've got them in, just move them out ever so slightly, and that stops any spitting. I found that out the hard way.
And who was it that fixed it for you?
Yes, I know, dear. You fixed it for me. Thank you.
Bye, Bill. Sorry, I just removed Bill. He was just...
Yeah, because I totally missed what he said there. So.
Just trolling.
He was just trolling.
Was I?
Yeah. But folks, I have put Marissa's website into the chat. I'll do it again. Get over and give it a like. You get to see... Saintie, this is your chance to go and actually see some of Marissa's work. She's got a gallery on there of her pictures, I think.
Yeah, Santy, for the love of God, man,
Yeah.
join Instagram.
Yeah.
Get with the program, dude.
Sandy, you can get if you go onto the website there, you like websites, so you'll go on and you can actually see Marissa has all her work up there as well. There is 1,752 pictures.
Just a few then.
That's a lot of pictures. That's amazing. That's amazing. I need to do more pictures. I don't need to do more.
And do you want to talk a little bit about your sponsors, Marissa, who you've got, and you will get some airtime.
Well, I'm going to have a competition now. Smock sent me some extra tanks, TS tanks. So I'm going to hold 2 competitions for them.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be now. In this week, I'm going to begin Smock is one of my sponsors. Which they're awesome. Dinner Lady is awesome.
I love dinner. I love their shades. They're so good.
And then I have Vape Tio, and I have Waffle. Have you heard of Waffle?
I have, yeah. I've seen them about, or I've heard of the name Waffle. Yeah, Waffle. I've heard that like about the scene, so yeah, I know of them.
It's an app. It's an app for vapers.
It's
almost like Instagram, but it's more
yeah,
vape centric.
it's called Vaffle.
Waffle. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen them learn about it. I haven't joined it or anything, but I have seen it being advertised on Facebook. So
Yeah, I've heard the name like just about the scene, so that's quite
I'll
cool.
maybe have to look into it a wee bit more.
Yeah.
Because when I seen the links being posted on Facebook, I was a bit wary of it. But you know, there are more and more people starting to use it, so I might actually investigate it a little bit further myself, see what it's all about.
And where are they based, Marissa? What country are they from? Vaffle.
It's an app.
What in China? It's an app.
Yeah, I think you can get it on the Google Play Store.
Vaffle. Vaffle.
Okay, so George Osborne has posted a question. Question for presenters. I really want to review vapes. Can I get some advice, please? Well, George, how I started reviewing vapes is where I can really give you my personal experience, which isn't that great. I've been doing it reviewing for 2 years now. I started off doing written reviews, and just posting them to Google Blogspot, which got plenty of views, and then not the one on this side, the one on the other side, Vapor Bunny, then sort of pushed me into doing video reviews, because I used to go on to host a vape show on a now defunct channel, and it's just about starting off reviewing products that you use yourself. So if you use a product and then you just record it as if you're telling a mate what you think of that product, how it's presented, how it is in the box, how it vapes, what's the good things about it and what's the bad things about it, and it's about doing that and just finding your style of doing it. Hopefully that answered your question. And James Centennial loves how you say Vaffle. Marissa, that was for you. Sorry. So James likes
That
how
for
you
me,
say it.
thank you.
I do. I know it's a little bit harder because of the accents, but I do like the South African accent. It's actually it's a very singy sort of accent.
Oh, it's kind of just like Instagram.
Yeah, I've literally just downloaded it myself.
Yeah, same.
Look at these two in their phones, Marissa. How
Yes, it's just like Instagram for vapors.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
It's a bit like what?
But you can there's a lot of competition.
Oh, right.
Signing in, and if you sign in daily, you get coins, and then you can buy stuff. from the shop.
Yeah. Well,
That's cool.
well, I have it installed now, so I'll play about with that later, I think.
I wonder where you got that idea.
Sorted.
But that sounds very similar to something that VapeTube and Vape Around will be doing in the near future. Vape Around magazine. So, and George,
George, it doesn't matter if you're on it 4 weeks or 4 years. If you feel that you want to start reviewing, if you want to, put yourself and your opinions out there, go for it. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. One of my best friends started reviewing the very first day he started vaping, and he's been going now 4 years just gone, and he's one of the biggest YouTubers in the UK.
5 years.
Is it 5?
I would say maybe not calling it a review to start with. Call it a vlog of your vaping journey to start with, and talk about your experiences and how you're finding it vaping and how you're finding whatever you're using. Would probably be the best way to start, and keep going it that way. Vapor Bunny K.
Vapor Bunny K.
Vapor Bunny K.
Yeah.
Bunny, you have a fan?
I have a rival. Yeah.
Right, next question. So you've told us about probably the mod that you really would want is a purge style for you. So that was probably going to be would that be your ultimate mod?
Yes, that would be.
So what if you could only vape one juice for the rest of your life? What would it be?
It would be a peanut butter juice. I love peanut butter.
Ooh.
Oh, I cannot
Roy,
get on with
we
peanut
have got
butter.
to send her some peanut butter Captain's custard.
Yes, I must get your. I'll get your details of you. We're going to send you across. It has got to be the nicest custard around. It's by a company in Northern Ireland, and it's called Captain's Custard, and it's peanut butter custard. The custard is a very, very back note. The peanut butter in it is absolute. I don't like peanut butter vapes, but
But he actually likes that one.
I canned a bottle of it. I just went through a whole bottle of it in about 4 days, 100ml bottle. So we'll get you some of that sent across.
Oh,
Thank you.
do you like butterscotch?
Yes, I do.
Butterscotch custard as well, Roy.
Yeah, we'll get you those. We'll get you
We'll get you a little care package. We'll send you some flavours and you'll love them.
from Northern Ireland. I'm sure, but this is just because it's something I'm tongue tied now. Captain's Custard is a juice that I totally believe in, and the quality of the juice. It's a full fat creamy custard base. That's what it starts out as, and then they put the flavors. But how they mix the flavors together, so you're getting the peanut butter or the butterscotch out first, and then you get the creamy custard at the back.
Yeah, custard comes in as a back note. It's really, really good. I find custards tend to get a little bit heavy, a little bit sickening, but those custards I can quite happily vape on all day.
It sounds delicious.
The only other custard that I can vape on all day is the salted caramel killer custard from Empire Vape Company.
That sounds so delicious.
It is absolutely amazing. I do have a bottle of it here somewhere. I got given a bottle of it yesterday. This stuff is absolutely amazing.
Chris Empire Vape Company. He has a shop in Liverpool in England, but he also has his own juice line.
He has his own website and everything as well.
Hey, Sarah.
Absolutely amazing stuff.
Hiya, Sinner.
Hey, Sinner.
But one word of warning, Marissa. If anybody ever offers you to send you Danish peanut butter,
say no.
From Juice Sauce. Just say no. It's like burnt rubber.
Tastes like petrol. It tastes like.
So
Ian, no, Ian, no. Mine. Ian says the killer custard was for you. And I said so.
question, I love custard. Do they ship to the United States? James, yes they do.
That is currently being organised as we speak, James. I think Mike Vapes is going to be stocking it.
Hit that juice, I believe.
He's currently in talks with Chris about getting it shipped out over there. So I think Mike Vapes is going to be stocking it. I think. Don't quote me on that in case I'm wrong, but that's the discussions at the minute.
Well, the Captain's Custard, they do ship out to the United States.
Yeah, Captain's Custards definitely do. They ship everywhere.
I'm just trying to find my link for them because I had it in. No, I don't have it at the minute. I'll get the link for Titanic if anybody's after the Captain's Custard.
Oh, and I think maybe we should tell Sainty who our guest is. Our guest is Marissa. On the world of Instagram, she is known as In The Pursuit. So if you're on Instagram, dude, I would advise you to go follow her. She's really bloody cool.
And
hello, Vic. How are you,
Vaping,
honey?
Marissa, we have Vaping Royalty in with us. We've got the UK's #1 vape reviewer, Vaping with Vic, and he's the number one reviewer as voted by Vape Around readers. So for the UK Vapor Expo. So Vic's in and around the same number of YouTube subscribers as you have Instagram followers.
Hey, Steve.
Oh wow! Hello.
Hiya, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
So, yeah, this is one of the things I'm absolutely loving about doing these shows at the moment is that bringing together Instagram and VapeTube or not VapeTube, YouTube and VapeTube because if it's recorded,
Yeah, most of us are on VapeTube as well.
It's people may not know of each other, they might know of each other or heard of each other and sort of getting to meet for the first time.
Hi, Shane.
Hiya, Shane. And Vic was just on another show this evening with Savs, it's called.
Super awesome vape show.
Yeah. And which is hosted by Daily TV in America.
Hi, Andy.
So it's like America and the UK coming together, and there's quite a lot that. But we don't have a lot of South Africans.
Hi, TBD.
Hi, TBD.
I think the only South African reviewer that I know of is Kazor.
He's been on a couple of shows. Kazor.
Yeah.
Oh yes. The new one, up and coming one.
Sorry, Marissa, you just broke up there badly again saying that.
I'm thinking the new up and coming one.
Yeah.
Lady, Chanel, the vaping Chanel. She's up and coming. She's really making waves here in South Africa.
Oh, nice.
After the show, could you send me that name through chat, please?
I will definitely.
Yeah, and we'll get her on as well.
We can get her to come onto the show as well.
If she wants.
That's if she wants to. If you
If I haven't scared you off already.
Vapor Bunny, you're running very close to being not Vapor Bunny but Vapor Bunny K. You're running very close to being removed. Just friendly warning.
Oh, Specky's sleepy tonight. Oh.
And TBD or TBD even TBD.
Hey, TBD.
He's the big dripper. He is very big. He's a big dripper. It's like a giant.
He's a big chap.
Giant.
But then, beside you, Michelle, everybody's huge.
Yeah, but he was like the BFG, the big friendly giant.
Yeah.
So if the world of Instagram closed tomorrow, what would you do?
Wow, that is a tough question. I would be content in the fact that I did achieve what I wanted to achieve, and I would start a new venture. I don't know what yet, but I would start something else.
That's like the show.
I like to keep busy.
Yeah,
How you, Biscuit?
that sounds awesome.
But well, I didn't know about your website, and to me that's where you could go. You could just keep pushing through your website.
Well, that is.
Sorry?
Yes, I should maybe start considering doing my website, start being on my website.
That would be really cool.
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on chat to make sure we haven't missed any questions.
No, we haven't missed any questions.
Yeah,
I'm keeping an eye on chat here at the minute.
Speggy Vapor 27 says he'd be pissed if they deleted Instagram tomorrow. So he does put quite a bit of work into his Instagram. What do you think of the news that the WhatsApp Messenger, Instagram,
Yes.
and Facebook Messenger might all be merging into one?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That would be interesting. I don't know how they're going to achieve it, but that would be interesting.
Facebook are putting their meddling toes into it again. I've heard it through tech lines. And James thinks you should be a reviewer.
Should I be a reviewer? I don't think I'm good at reviewing stuff.
Why not?
I'm not eloquent with words.
You don't have to be. People don't want. At the end of the day, if you had your twin who was exactly like you, would you be elegant with words and telling them how something worked?
Yes.
Or would you want somebody just telling you, this is how this works, you press that button, and it works like this?
That's true.
Yep, people really don't want eloquent, they want honesty.
Roy
That is true too.
And as Gail says, Roy isn't eloquent either.
That's probably why I'm sitting at my low numbers. But it's whenever you so just speaking to you from this evening and everything else, you have a camera presence which would keep your viewer there. So it's just a matter of then talking about the product that you're doing.
And Liz says, Roy, you're great if
So
you can't
you
sleep.
say YouTube reviewer.
Pardon?
A YouTube reviewer.
Yeah. You could be.
That's interesting. I haven't thought of that.
You could be. It's not hard to start up a YouTube account. You've got 4 years of knowledge of vaping. You probably have plenty of products there that you could review. That's ones that you promote. So after you've done all your promotion and everything else with it, you could review that product and put it onto YouTube, and then it's just an extra way of doing it.
Night night, Gail.
Night Gail. You could always Ian Morgan. She just needs a better connection. But Ian, I'm probably thinking that her connection in South Africa is probably actually quite good.
Yes, South Africa, it's good. Not to the UK.
It's got such long distance to come, but there's not that much of a delay in between. I'm laughing. The banter between Sainty, who's one of our moderators, and Speggy Vapor is actually quite funny.
I know there's like a wee bromance going on.
There's a
now.
definite bromance brewing.
He's
Definitely a bromance going. One of my games telling me I'm running out of time.
That'll be another one through the out or something.
So, is there any reviewers outside of South Africa that you're aware of, or do you watch YouTube at all, or?
Like I said, I know of the Vaping Chanel and so yes. Those two are the most prominent in South Africa currently.
And with us in the UK, we've got TBD regulations, the TPTR,
TRPR.
that's the one. Regulations to how big bottles and everything else. Do you have any regulations in South Africa?
Regulations in regards to what?
The sale of vape mods, or the sale of e-liquids, or how big bottles can be, how strong they can be.
No, you only need to get the warning label on it.
Oh, so you can have juices that have like 12 milligrams and 6 milligrams already in the bottle. All right, cool.
Yeah.
You can get a bottle that size with 12 milligram in it.
If you wish.
If you wished.
Yeah.
Because we can't. We have to have that plus a Nick shot.
Yeah.
A little bottle that size.
Yeah. And put our own nick in it. It's a bit of a pain, but it's not too bad.
And they say that
No, I'll look into that quickly.
and it's so strange. It's just I can't understand some of the times why somewhere like South Africa, which is a really up and coming country and everything else, can have no regulations, and yet the UK and Europe has it. Now we don't have it hard compared to America. America is getting hit hard for vaping at the minute.
Jesus, they're getting slammed.
Who can I ask a question?
Yes, they are.
Do you have many vape shops around you where you stay?
Well, I stay in a small town, and we already have about 4. So, and like it's a small town,
That's
but
amazing.
in big, so it's kind of huge, yeah.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
I had a question now. It's just gone out of my.
Sorry, I took over there with the questions.
Quite all right.
Your flow line's too tight in this.
One of the sponsors that I did notice you have is Hot Sig.
Yes.
Try to close it up a little bit.
What sort of things do you get? What sort of things do you get from them? Oh, you got the wee Hot
Well,
Sig.
I got
Completely or partially?
that
About halfway.
engraved mod, that engraved the blue and the silver engraved mod. I got that from them.
Oh wow.
It is, and that is beautiful. It is.
It is stunning.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's absolutely amazing. We're getting right trolls in tonight.
I know, come in hot and heavy.
And then one of our chatters, Village, is saying that Australia is nearly as bad as United States at the moment.
Australia's worse than the United States.
Yeah, 'cause they've got outright bans all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
There's Empire Vape Company in chat now, the guy that makes the EVC custard.
Yay, Chris, I got some more. Yay!
Chris, Marissa's got a request that you make a peanut butter one for her.
Oh yeah, peanut butter custard, definitely.
And you have to call it In the Pursuit. So, yeah, we've got, that's half of the UK vape show.
Yeah, we just need the other pair now.
We won't see TVP and Dino. But
Well, TVP's just been on SAVs, hasn't he? So he's probably waiting to lie down in a darkened room or something.
TVP, Dino and Vic were in on it.
Oh, was Dino on it as well?
Yeah.
I know TVP and Vic were. I didn't realise Dino was too.
Yeah, if you ever want to watch a UK show on a Thursday evening UK time, 8:30, there's a show called the UK Vape Show, and it's got 4 of the top reviewers in the UK. It's got Dean the Devil Vapor, Vaping was Vic, Mark the Vapor Postman, or TVP as he's now known, and Chris Empire Vape Company. It's one of those shows that does cross over into the serious aspects when they have to, but it's all about light-hearted banter and having a laugh, to pass the time on a Thursday night. But the chat can go really, really fast on it.
They're a cool bunch.
Yeah, well, they get upwards of 800 viewers, so
Yeah.
we're getting an echo from you, Roy.
I'll do it.
Naughty Blue. Stop being naughty. Is that
Hang on.
better?
If I just mute my VC, 2 seconds.
Wiley beats the living piss out of it.
There, that any better?
Yep, no echo now. That's all good.
Cool beans.
See? Beating it.
Yay.
Beating
Slapping it around a bit works.
Get a wee slap.
Oh, I.
One of the things, Marissa, we're getting that wasn't muted. Oops. Oh, it was muted VC. Maybe it wasn't muted. It wasn't muted over the stream. Sorry, headphone users. Sorry, headphone users.
Tet.
I know in the UK at the moment, and probably in America as well, we're seeing a big influx of pod systems. What's the pod situation like in South Africa?
It's also becoming huge in South Africa. We're also becoming pod users here.
Liz can't hear anybody. She's gone bloody deaf.
I have my
Oh, and James Cantayo says goodbye, Marissa. I think he's signing out for the night, so he's saying goodbye.
bye-bye.
Good night, James.
Night, James. Take it easy.
That was 50 milligrams.
Yeah, we got these at Expo,
Oh my.
and where did I put the?
That's them relics. The relics pod.
So they gave
Relics.
So they gave us these, and it says Rush on it.
Oh,
Yes, they're also one of my sponsors.
they're,
Nice.
50 milligram.
they're good.
Ouch.
They're good pods. He was like, "Oh, it's 5%. That's like 5 milligrams."
No,
I'm
I
like,
said about 20. I
no.
said about 20%.
I'm like, no, that's like 50.
But it's a core kick off it, and it is, you do get the 50. Do you know, like the Stigs that we got in Manchester, and they were 50, and you could just vape them all day like there was no tomorrow.
They were so smooth.
They're hard hitting
That's a 50.
That's hard hitting. Even I'm just like, oh. And I sometimes just 20 milligram Nick salt all day. Like I could quite easily just vape Nick salts all day and it not bother me. But that, oh my.
I pretty much have been for the last few weeks.
They're so addictive.
There was one thing I do want to say to Vic. If he's still listening, if you're still there, Vic, I'll wait till he's there. I'll wait to see if he's still there before I say it.
Are you still with us?
You want to
He's gone
check
to,
and make sure certain things are okay?
he's gone to the lighter side.
No.
No?
But we'll go back to Marissa because it should be all about Marissa. So do you work? Do you work full time, or do you work at all, or has Instagram taken over your life?
No, I work full time. I'm a financial.
Nice.
You're a financial advisor, did you say?
Financial manager.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Very, very classy. So, any view in the future to retiring and using Instagram?
No. I work for my dad, so I have to work, so I can't retire.
It's nice to know though that you're working away and still finding the time to put out all these pictures and everything else.
That I do at night, after work, after gym. I do that at night, at about 8, 9 o'clock at night.
It's a nice little hobby to get into, really, Instagram. Like, I'm actually enjoying myself.
Yes, it is a nice hobby. It is a hobby, actually.
Yeah, I am actually having fun with it. It's really cool. And I'm getting so many people like, just do it. Just do it.
You
Like
need to
this.
speak up a wee bit as well.
I know.
Stop getting silence. Just got a habit of going lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. And Emily's she's saying it's most definitely fun as well. But
Yes, it is.
I use my Instagram more just to put my reviews out there, and I stick the odd picture up as well. And then Specky is saying that it becomes a second job.
It does. It really does.
I just remembered the question I was going to ask you earlier, and I forgot. How many pictures do you take to get that one that you put up?
My husband is quite good, so it takes about 2 or 3.
Oh, that's really
2
good.
or 3 pictures.
Oh, that's really good, though.
Yes.
TBD has said, I'm not going to lie, sat here eating, and that South African twang is causing a gush fest.
Oh, he loves your accent.
So the big dripper absolutely loves your accent, so he wants to hear more of it.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So what time is it currently in South Africa?
It is 11:30 at night.
Oh, my lord.
11:30 at night. So you're just an hour ahead of us.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, because of the time, the clocks, yeah.
Yeah, it's
and
only 1 hour.
in Michelle's world, you're actually 2 hours ahead of us because she's lost an hour somewhere.
They're normally 2 hours ahead of us, but their clocks don't change when ours do.
Yeah.
I know that.
But yeah. So Marissa, so Michelle knows that South Africa was 2 hours ahead of us, but she had thought that Northern Ireland was 1 hour behind Scotland.
I got confused. It feels like it's
That's okay.
I'm really bad when it comes to time.
Oh, don't worry, me too.
And Biscuit Vape says your accent reminds him of District 9.
I do believe I have seen that movie actually at some point in my life.
Hiya, Pudding Puffle.
Pudding
Hi, Sean.
Yeah, we're getting quite a few of the UK reviewers coming in, and Vic must have gone to bed because he never replied back.
He'll be doing his WhatsApp for us all.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be probably uploading the WhatsApp
And
if it's
TBD,
not already uploaded. I know I haven't had a notification yet, so he's probably uploading it.
We'll let Marissa, the Big Dripper would like to know, where in South Africa are you? I know you've already answered that, but he was one of the late comers, so.
I'm in the northwest in Klerksdorp.
Oh, WhatsApp is on.
And Pudding Puffle says the WhatsApp is up.
Cool.
Ian says the WhatsApp's up.
WhatsApp's up.
It's just I didn't get a notification for it, so that was why I didn't know if it was up or not.
And Pudding Puffle says he's loving your accent as well. You've definitely
Oh,
found
thank you.
a whole new fan base over here for your accent.
It tastes really awful. There's 3 airholes in that one.
And TBD actually is saying he's asking because he's got family in South Africa. Where's your family in South Africa, TBD? I don't know why. I'm going to admit this on camera now. I've been doing these shows now for what, a year and a half?
About that, yeah.
And this is the most nervous I've ever been on a show.
Oh my god.
It really is. He hasn't answered yet. But you know, because in the UK at the moment, there seems to be a family of reviewers and casters that are sort of becoming a lot closer and closer as time goes by, and quite a few of them are in chat tonight, so it's just really nice to see.
And TBD says his family is in Maputo.
Maputo.
Oh, okay. Well, that's quite far from me.
Probably the other side of the country.
Yes.
And Pudding Puffle, if you want me to go, I'll go.
Yeah, it's going now. I'll just say the double.
Pud Puffs, his name's Pud Puffs, Sean, has said he thought Michelle was replacing me on this show, but I'm still here, so he's disappointed.
It's actually Pud Puffs.
It's Pudding Puffle.
I call him Pud Puffs too, but it's actually Pud.
Or
Like a wee pudding.
Pod Puffs.
Pud Puffs.
Sainty wants me to go. But Liz
wants you to stay.
Liz wants me to stay.
That's it, Liz wins, it's good. Yeah, but I don't review Pud Puffs. Just on the odd occasion when I try to do a takeover and it just fails miserably.
Yeah, we need more hostile takeovers, Michelle.
I know, I'm actually, yeah, I might just do that one time. I'll just barge in. Hello, I'm here, everyone. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Just to bring Marissa up to what happened, because I do reviews and everything else, Michelle came in and basically put a bag over my head and pushed me into the corner and took over my review.
But he's like a giant, so it was really hard. And yeah, I struggled miserably. Like, he's so heavy.
Oh, we have a vape cat.
It was so funny though.
We have a vape cat. Just seeing here.
Bring Cat on screen.
Yeah,
Cat
sure.
on screen.
Lift Kitty up so we can see Kitty.
We all love animals on here.
We love cats.
Oh, look.
Oh, beautiful.
White.
That's like,
Mostly, lots of white.
that's a wee calico.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
We all love. Everybody falls over animals.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, so.
Yeah, we've all
No,
got.
I
Well,
also love animals.
I've got a cat and a dog. Darren is a cat. Roy used to have a cat.
We need to get another cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need another kitten.
See, we're getting lots of ahs and cute kitties and everything else on the screen. So
But yeah, you got to show off vape cat. Has to be done.
there's good photographs for you. Cat and vape.
Hmm?
And you. Whole
yeah,
new
have-
following.
Have the cat and show it too. Yeah, that'd work. Specky's allergic to cats.
Becky's allergic.
That sucks for you, Specky.
Is that the peanut butter stuff?
Biscuit Vapes has a hamster, a parrot, and a dog.
Ooh, good combo.
Mm.
Have you ever tried that, Marissa?
It's
Focus camera.
No, I
focus.
haven't. I've seen it, but I haven't tried it yet.
It's peanut butter with banana granola.
It's hard to get
Pardon?
It's hard to get in South Africa.
Pod salts is hard to get into. We'll have to message them and tell them.
I know
Get to South Africa.
you'll have to message them and say, oi. Because my favourite pod salt at the moment is bubblegum. Oh my god, it's called pod salt bubble blue, and it's actually like they made a collab with the people at Candy Rush who do Candy Rush e-liquids, and that's just my favourite. Like, I'm running out and I'm like, I really need to order more because
Well, the only one of the pod salts that I've tried so far is the mixed berry one, and it's really good. So if the rest of the flavors are anywhere near as good as it, I know I'm going to enjoy them.
They're very, very smooth.
Very.
Pod salts are all of them are very smooth, and that's right from the negative or the tobacco ones right through.
I don't know. I don't particularly like tobacco vapes, so I don't know if I'll even try those or not, but
no, I'm not a fan either.
no.
Did you vape any pod salts at all? You're saying pods are big out there. Do you use any pod systems?
Yes, we do, but I use local pod salts.
And what pod system do you use?
Currently, the Trinity Alpha from Smart.
Ooh, that's nice.
Nice.
Is that the copy of the Orion?
Yeah.
Smok's version of the Orion.
I have to say this little Aspire thing is probably one of the best pods I've ever owned. And you know yourself, Roy, I always swore by the Me pod and that little Vappuccino one that I got last year at Expo. But since I bought this thing never ever leaves my side now. I've had that like 3 coming up in 4 weeks now, and it hasn't left my side since I bought it.
I see you're also sponsored by Artery. My review for that just went up recently. The Artery 1 Pro. It's absolutely fantastic. That's the one not designed by Tony B.
Yes.
It's a very good device. Very, very good device. It's the one not designed by Tony P. Everything else seems to be designed by Tony P.
Tony B.
Tony B, even.
Yeah.
Tony P's.
The pug.
Yeah.
Little Frank.
Oh, he's so cute. I totally want a pug now.
But,
He's gorgeous.
the other part of the Artery arm, which is EH Pro, is where Vic put his. He put a tank out. He made designed a tank called the Kelpie, which is that one there. So
Lovely little tank.
if you ever can get into rebuildables, that would be a great tank to start on.
The flavour of it is so good. And it's really easy to wick. Like, I managed to wick that myself.
Oh, we have got a Specky Vapor coming in.
Yay. And Sean Pod is saying that, sorry if you've already covered this, but what are the laws and regulations like in South Africa? Are they hugely regulated like the US, or is it a more sensible approach?
It's more a sensible approach. They're not very huge in regulations here. Like I said, you only have to have the warning label on the box.
The connection's gone really bad.
Yep. And Ian,
Hi.
Liz says you're to piss off.
Liz, be nice.
Liz, be lovely. Please.
I know, Liz. What did I do to you?
Me?
To Liz.
No, Liz. Ian has just joined us, and Liz is telling him to piss off.
Oh, no?
Just some friendly in-house trolling.
So Ian meets Marissa. Marissa meet Ian, aka Specky Vapor.
Hello, hello.
And how are you this evening, Ian?
Not too bad. A wee bit tired. Just winding down before work tomorrow.
After your holiday.
After my holiday, yes.
So, what are you vaping on this evening, Ian?
I am on the
Unicorn.
the XO thingamabobber V4 with the Renko on some spearmint salt. And that's literally all I'm on tonight.
You're not on your Z-bit?
No,
I've been
this is
having
literally all I've been using for the last 2 days.
I've been having problems with my Z-bip. I've got to do coil today, so I'm hoping that keeps it. But my coil kept flooding, and when it got really low, it would just leak like all into the mod.
I haven't had any leak in my mind so far.
But I got a new coil today, so I'm hoping that sorted it out. But I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, no, I like it. This is the first MTL RTA I've had, so I just thought I'd give it a go, try something different. So,
Shall I
yeah.
tell him what I'm getting?
Yeah, I bet you that's the only reason he called in, is so that you would tell him what it is your vape meal's going to be.
I know, should I tell him?
I'm getting vape meal tomorrow too, so it's alright.
Okay,
What are
Marissa.
you getting tomorrow?
Can't tell you.
Marissa, do you think Michelle should tell Specky Vapor a secret or not?
Yes, she should. She should.
Yes.
Yeah, put the poor child out of his misery.
It's getting late.
I don't know if I want to. Okay, maybe I will.
Go on, tell him.
Right, okay. So, I'm getting my very own unicorn meg for myself. Version 1 is all knurled silver, but that's not the best part. Guess what the numbers are on the...
The serial number.
Was it the RDA? I think it's...
No, it's on the Mac.
On the mod?
On the Mac.
No, I'm pretty sure right, so I'm pretty sure it's the mod that's number 30.
It's the Mac. Well, the mod's the dripper's 13.
What is it? Guess what number the mod is?
Andy Summerfield says 69.
01.
Nope. 27.
I've got 27 black knurled.
I'm getting the 27 silver. So I was like,
Well,
Hey Mo!
My other half bought me a version 1 off Jay as well.
and the dripper is number 13.
Night night, Sean.
I was like,
See you later.
Unlucky.
lucky number
13.
Yeah.
Guess what number mine
I'm dead happy.
my Mac is?
Which one?
The
He's just going to
stainless
keep
steel.
rubbing this in, isn't he? Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah,
That's only because you mentioned it earlier.
yeah. Number 2.
I also have a number 2 as well.
Hi, you vape my mo, bro.
Hello.
Liz, you should get one. There's still some left, I think. Just message.
No, there's no kits left.
Oh, there's not. No, but should I still get a dripper?
Yeah, all the ones that were in the sale have all gone.
The drippers, you can still get a dripper.
I think there may be 1 or 2 tubes left, but not as a kit.
Yeah.
So you can get like a mix and match,
But yeah, you can do a mix and match kit.
which they still look gorgeous when they're mixed and matched as well.
I have 2 of mine mixed matched.
I think they look really good.
So,
Yeah, I know that feeling, Liz.
any questions you would like to ask Marissa? As a fellow Instagrammer to a fellow Instagrammer.
Just teach me your tricks.
Grow some boobies.
No, I finally hit 2,200, but I can't get past it. I'm really struggling now, like properly struggling.
Just keep putting the content out there. It's really all that I can suggest.
Yeah, it's just annoying at the minute. I don't know if Marissa's having the same problem, but any post that anybody tags me in now, I'm getting like notifications are coming up saying somebody's commented on a post that you're tagged in.
Yeah.
You're missing out your own activity because you're getting everybody else's notifications, basically.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well.
Oh no, that's a new update.
Yeah, this is the new thing with Instagram. Yeah,
It's a bit of a pain.
Yes,
yeah,
it's annoying.
I noticed the other night when you put the post out with you saying you're coming onto the show, within an hour you had 417 likes on it.
I know, that was crazy.
I was just
so
sitting
good.
here watching, just refreshing it and watching it, just going, oh my god, oh my. I just couldn't believe how quickly it went out. But one of the things I did notice as well, is the amount of people that were just not talking about what you had, the notes you put onto your
Topic.
post. All they were actually doing was they were focused on the picture.
Yes. Unfortunately.
I do follow people back, Liz.
So how do you cope then with? I'm sure you're bound to get a lot of inappropriate messages through from your posts, or do you?
Yes, I do actually get a lot of inappropriate messages. What I do is I just delete them. I ignore them, because what is the use of talking back to someone that says something nasty or something explicit?
Which was a good way to go, and also I think by replying to somebody, you're giving them credibility. Where if you just ignore them, you're just saying they're nothing.
That's yes.
Yeah, if you respond to negative comments, you're really just feeding the trolls, to be honest. You're just giving them the attention that, Mummy didn't give them.
Exactly.
I'm just replying to Liz here. Liz, I didn't see a notification where you did follow me. If you did, and I didn't follow you back, I apologise, but I will follow you back.
Are you not following people back?
Sometimes I just miss notifications. Like what I'll do sometimes, obviously because of my job, is so I'll put like a notification up, or I'll put a post up in the morning, and then I'll not go back on my phone again until lunchtime. So then, whenever I log back in, my first thing I do then is engage with everybody that's commented on my post. So I do sometimes miss notifications. Yes.
Terrible.
That's just not good enough.
Unfortunately, just with the job that I have, I just can't sit on my phone all day. I wish I could, because then I probably would have more followers.
But that's not strictly true, because Marissa works full time and goes to the gym.
I go to the gym too, I'll tell.
And she still has got, even if you take away half of her followers, because she's female, it still leaves over 25,000 followers.
But again, you know what I mean? Coming back to it again, is it, is it not because she's female?
A lot of it is.
I know, I'm not mentioning any names, but I know somebody in particular who started Instagram after me, quite a while after me, and she is already at 5,000 odd followers.
Oh my god! Wow.
There was one that I came across. I think it was because of hashtags, but it was 2 years ago her first post went up, and she's put up posts ever since. But she's only at 900. But it's nearly all very suggestive pictures. It's like standing there with a vape on her shoulder and like bits of tape across her boobies.
Yeah, that's just.
So to me, that rolls away part of that mythology. That's sex.
If somebody wants to put Liz's Instagram down there, I will follow her back. It's just I did miss the notification. Because I do follow Roy, I do follow Michelle, who both followed me. So I follow, generally anybody that follows me, I'll follow them back.
Well, give me 2 seconds.
Roy, see that cotton stuff you're using that has the wee tapered ends on it? What's the name of that? I've just had somebody asking me about it.
Wotofu.
It's Wotofu. If it's for the profile, now you can get different sizes. This is the 6mm. It's Wotofu.
I know. I just need the name of it so that I can tell John what it is.
Wotofu cotton.
tofu cotton.
But you can
Right.
also get the 3mm as well for just like your normal everyday.
That's a 6mm for the profile
Yeah.
for the profile and
That's-
profile
Yeah.
unity.
Yeah, that's
There's-
more suited for
There's
the
quite a
males.
few. There's quite a few
Yeah.
have the tapered ends on it.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot now. There's a lot.
But this one's nice because it's only got the one tapered end.
Yeah.
What's the name of that? There's another. There was another one. I think it had. That's the one.
Yeah,
Cotton threads.
I use them ones in
Cotton
my
threads.
in my RTAs. Like, and in drippers, I use cotton because you can literally stuff them with cotton and you're fine. But RTAs, you do need to be thingy with cotton, don't you? So I use them.
And these are 3mm, I think.
Yeah, they're 3mm. I do believe.
I know. I just had a message on Facebook asking me about them. So yeah, that's alright. I've just gave them the names of those two. So
But I do like them. They're good. They work well in my RTAs because I'm awful with cotton.
And for anybody that can't see the chat, I've put Liz's Instagram in there, so if anybody wants to go across and give Liz a wee cheeky follow, feel free to.
I'll follow her back. I feel bad now.
Give her a
Sorry,
follow.
Liz.
And I'll tell you what, Neil, there you go. I've even messaged you, Liz. So there's no reason to why you get. And Sainty thinks that Specky, you do the whole follow for follow then unfollow.
I'm not Instagram famous enough for that.
Yeah.
I don't know how people can even be bothered to do that. I swear to God, it's so much hard work. Like,
Literally, it's an app that'll do it. Basically, there's an app you can get that which will do it for you. Basically.
oh, screw that though.
I use an app to find me my ones who do follow me, because anybody that follows me, I will follow them back. But I will always check the app every day just to see if anybody's unfollowed me. If they have unfollowed me, well then I'll just unfollow them back. It's only one.
It tends to be all the kind of dodgy accounts anyway. That's big.
There's actually, believe it or not, there's actually quite a few big companies that do it to get their followers up.
Oh, really?
I've had it happen to me quite a few times.
Oh, that's naughty. But I've noticed, like, with me, all the people that unfollow me tend to be, like, just them dodgy accounts and, yeah.
So, Marissa, what's your thoughts on CBD oil?
I like it. It's very beneficial to your health. I use it.
And which one do you use?
Currently, I'm using the South African one. So I don't think you're going to know which one it is.
Darn. So is there any, I take it, is there a lot of big South African companies then, which are big in South Africa?
There's not a lot of there's quite a few South African vape juices in South Africa. About 10 big ones, but not as big as the internationals.
I did try. I am trying to remember the name of the South African juice that I tried. It wasn't at Expo this time. It was actually at the Manchester Expo. There was somebody had a South African juice, because I could just remember them saying it was South African. Because normally all we ever get is either the American, the British, or the German juices. There was a couple of French ones, but there was a French, and it was an orange. And they said this is actually one of the biggest selling juices in South Africa. So they could have been telling me that the snow was sand, but it was like it was a completely orange bottle, and they said the company was based in Johannesburg.
It could be NCV.
That was the one. NCV. Yeah, I think that was,
Northern Cross Bank.
yeah, I think that was them. And it was a really orange, really tangy orange to it, as opposed to we get quite a lot of candy orange over here. It was a really like getting an orange and just sort of squeezing it. it was very, very too sharp for me to vape, so I didn't actually buy any.
I'm more of a dessert person, actually.
Desserts?
Desserts flavors.
Me, ask me as well. Dessert flavors.
No, I like my fruits. I'm all into my fruits.
Yeah.
Fruity.
I'm more into fruits too. Whereas before, whenever I first started vaping, I'd vape nothing but desserts.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never really been one for desserts.
The only fruity one I really
You're going to piss me off now, aren't you? Yeah, might know.
is that one. Strawberry mandarine. It's an American juice.
And it is amazing.
For a fruity juice, that stuff is amazing. That's
Flavour
all
of
I've
it
left
is-
of it, and I'm keeping hold of it and just keeping it for pure emergencies.
Yeah.
That stuff's
It's like,
Green ammonia.
Blue ammonia. I got the chills. I do love that blue ammonia.
I have some 6.6 here for you, Michelle.
Yes.
And
You're awesome.
Biscuit follows everybody to broaden my view of Instagram people. Information is everything. And he's a fruity dessert kind of guy.
Fruity dessert.
So
Fruity desserty. I know. I can't wait to meet you in person, Specky.
Oh, you'll not see what you say. See what you meet me. You'll be like, I wish I never met him.
I hope will I be the same?
Possibly.
I did invite Charlie to come on, but she hasn't. They haven't responded.
I was on the phone to them earlier, and I think they had a guest over.
Ah, right. So Jay's sitting on the phone mysteriously.
Well, they were. I know Jay was talking to Trevor from Unicorn, the owner, and Charlie and Jay, they did both have a guest over because I was on the phone to him earlier because I'm actually sending Jay a package tomorrow. So I was ringing them about that. They had a guest over, so.
Has it got any potato, cheese and onion in it by any chance?
It does. Do you want me to show you what's in it? Spence.
Did you put Kimberly's in it?
No, I don't like them, so I'm not going to send him something that I personally don't like.
Kimberly's are awesome.
So this is his pack
Nice.
that's
Nice.
going to tomorrow.
Night night, village. Holy hell.
He's got drippers in there too.
Yeah, I see a dot mod box in there.
There's that's for Charlie. That's the
Is that the dot mod RTA by any chance?
It's the Petri, yes, 24 ml.
Mm.
And then some juice, and then some wee things for for Charlie's daughter that we brought back from holiday, just a few small things, and then the rest is Tato.
Did you enjoy your holiday?
Yes, it was good. It was very, very good. Very warm a couple of days.
Lucky ducky.
It was, so yeah. I got a bit of sunburn, but I'm not brown now. Like you wouldn't know it's been away on holiday. Like.
Biscuits. The best banana custard, I would have to say, is Titanic's banana custard.
I would
banana
have
and
to.
caramel custard.
I would have to disagree.
Why?
I would go for King's custard.
No, I tried King's custard and it's not ambrosia custard.
The banana is awesome, and that's the only one I liked out of them though.
And no, the banana caramel custard from Titanic is awesome. The higher up you vape, the more caramel you get. The lower you vape, the more banana you get.
My favourite one from Titanic was lemon curd.
It's yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
We're going to get Marissa's details, and I'm going to send her over some butterscotch captain's custard and peanut butter captain's custard. She likes peanut butter.
Right. Okay. I reckon if she likes desserty stuff, I reckon she'll like the Dawn. The Dawn's really good.
Yeah, the Dawn from Rude Boy. We're so blessed in Northern Ireland because we've got Rude Boy that makes the juices, and we've got Titanic that makes juices, and they make some of the best juices around. And then we've got, if you could jump across to England, you've got Empire Vape Company. So we're actually really blessed.
I
Pardon?
haven't tried it yet.
You haven't tried?
Chris's juices yet.
I don't have
He
any.
hasn't tried the EVC line.
I've not got
No.
any of the EVC
No.
custard left.
No.
Yeah, Ian, if you like salted caramel, you've got to try that.
I personally wasn't a fan, but then I don't like custard, so
It's-
Oh, I love this stuff.
he caned it.
The only thing about it is it's Bird's powdered custard as opposed to Ambrosia full cream custard.
If it's nice juice, I'm sure I'll vape it.
It is nice. The caramel,
It is very
the salted
nice.
caramel in it is spot on. It's perfect. But the
Yeah.
custard, if it had used his Dead Man's Arms custard in it,
Do you
would've
think
been-
that would have worked better?
Yeah.
Mm.
With the full fat creamier custard, it would have definitely have worked
I
a
will-
lot better than the powdered custard.
I will certainly try it at Expo in October when I go.
Yeah, it will be there.
Get to that stand quick
AVD.
because it was always really busy.
Yeah.
AVD distro. Right, folks, we're getting near the time. So, Marissa, any thoughts and words from yourself?
Not currently. It's too late for me to have any thoughts or words. Sorry about that. It's 12 o'clock here.
Yeah, we're just getting ready to finish up for the night. So
This is now the end of it. Speggy, any words from yourself?
Just apologise to Liz for not following her back. But whenever I finish here, I will go on and I will give her a follow.
Michelle?
Thank you, guys.
And I'll give you a follow, Specky.
Thanks for tuning in. I suppose.
Amanda?
yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in this evening. All you lovely, lovely people in chat, even all the haters that gave us 28 thumbs down.
The trolls
Very
were
much appreciated. Thank you. Ian, lovely to see you again as always. And Marissa, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you. Hopefully you'll join us again sometime soon.
Oh, thank you.
Roy, as ever.
Of course.
Roy, as ever, thank you very much for hosting. And Michelle, love you, babes. Always a pleasure. We will definitely get a coffee someday through the week.
Yes.
And from me, I would just like to say a big, massive, massive thank you to Marissa for giving up her Sunday evening to join us, Mad Crew, on Sunday Vape Lounge. And you're very welcome anytime that you wish to come back on again. As I say, I'll speak to you via Messenger to get your details of you to get these bottles of juice across to you.
Sainty spamming out the bitches of Eastwick like, I love you, dude.
I was going to get to that. Thank you to Specky for joining us this evening.
Pleasure was all
Thank
mine.
you to Michelle and Bonnie for being here as well. Second biggest thanks to all the ones in chats for coming in and joining in the chat and having a bit of a laugh with us as well. Folks, just to remind you, as Sainty has already put in, but before the bitches of Eastwick next Friday over on Twitch, you've got Islands in the Cloud on Monday evening, so tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, yes.
9 o'clock with VH Reviews, Vape Bunny and Vape and Brew. Then Friday night is
Who has fell asleep, by the way.
the bitches, and then there's us back here again. Also, I'll give a wee shout out to the UK Vape Show on a Thursday night at 8 o'clock, half 8, sorry. And also to Currently Untitled, it's by Vaping with Vic, a small time reviewer called Vaping with Vic, on Saturday night at 9 o'clock. So, folks, from me, Roy's Reviews. If you haven't already given me a wee subscribe. Give me a subscribe. I want a subscribe on my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it.
I was totally going to say something there, but I think that's totally after the show.
We'll leave a subscribe on Michelle for you to do, Roy.
Yeah.
I'll give you a subscribe later.
If she can reach you.
I know, I might need to nip down to the fire station first. Nick their ladders.
Get a few yellow pages.
No, they're tiny nowadays. who even uses Yellow Pages anymore? Like,
No one.
but they still send them out.
I know. Like, it's the same, like phone books as well. They keep sending those out and nobody ever uses them.
I use Yellow Pages.
What? What for?
Yeah, but you're old.
He just uses them to balance his tables.
I
Yeah.
use them for Michelle to stand on.
Oh, yeah, so she can reach the top shelf.
Yeah.
Where all my cups are.
Right, folks. So from all of us here on Sunday Vape Lounge and from Marissa over in South Africa, good night, and keep on vaping.
We'll
God
see
bless.
you all again soon, guys.
And Bunny, don't be saying it.
Pish flaps.
No,
Pishy willy.
No.
Anyone said?
yeah.
Too late to say it. What about Up the Lizard Lickers Massive? Yeah, definitely.